Hello. Welcome, everybody. How are you? Hope you're doing good on this fine Thursday. For those that don't know, this is LABRISH Live. This is where we talk about our favorite reality TV shows from a Black perspective. And at the moment, we have a little Love is Blind Season 7 news, related news. A little disturbing news. God.
Yes.
We have a little news on that. We're going to talk a little bit about Big Brother and also Married at First Sight episode 34. So, for those that don't know, I'm all things sugar and shade Sade. Hey, and I'm here with...
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy, aka Dark and Lovely.
Yes. And as you come in, make sure, guys, you know what to do. Book that like button. Please do it now. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel as well. And Nana, what else do they need to do to get a little bit closer to us?
Please, guys, you need to sign up to our YouTube membership. I have put the link in the chat. It costs $1.99 a month, and you get an extra episode from us every week. We do membership lives as well, but it's really a great way for you to support us so that we can do more content for you.
Yeah.
Please sign up, please.
Exactly. And guys, also, our episode. When is our episode coming out? We recorded last night. It's coming out tomorrow. What time?
It's so now I've started. I keep on changing things around, but it's been going really well. After News and Nonsense, we end at 11 and then premiere our new episode, and it's been a good way
11 p.m.
to be on the chat. So 11 tomorrow.
Wait, does that even make sense? Isn't there an event tomorrow? Are you guys even doing News and Nonsense tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Yeah.
That's the it's the 15th. Yeah, that's the after party.
Isn't that really late?
I think it starts. Well, okay, maybe.
I could run. I mean, you was already on the fence for that one. It may.
Right. Right. Okay. So maybe TBC on the time.
Yes. We will. I will put it in the community. I'll speak to AK about it because I wouldn't be surprised if she ain't up for going to that party either. So let's see.
Yeah. Okay. So
Either way, episode will be out tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And we have a guest. We had Manifest, who's an Afrobeat artist and hip hop artist, I would say fusion. And he was really cool, man. Seriously, it was a very interesting conversation. We laughed a lot. And he was good fun. It was really good.
Yeah, he was very good. He also said that I had one of the best voices he's ever heard in the world. And he was prepared to do a single with me as well. So, watch this space.
Watch the episode to see what he actually said. Like, seriously, unless you AI'd it.
I haven't got there yet, but that will be a clip. That will be a clip on my page, and I'll voice over it.
Funny. Who's in the chat, Nana?
Okay, roll call. We have Judy B is in the house. Yvonne Sora is here as well. Hella Curls is in the house. Don't Watch Me. Mugan, Amal, Aaliyah is in the house. The Bee's Knees is in the house as well. Han, Deli Eve, and Sarah and Pat is in the house as well.
Hello, people. Welcome. Also as well, guys, if you haven't done so already, sign up to our party and our live show and our party, our free live show and party on the 1st of December. Some people signed up already, so excited to see you guys there. Yeah, it's on the 1st of December. Make sure you get your space secured. There's a limited space, so sign up for you and whoever else you want to come. It's like one per person, and only people signed up are going to be allowed entry on the day as well, kind of thing. So make sure you do that. The link will be
I'm dropping it right now
in the chat.
Yeah,
we did share it with members first, but now we're going to open it out to everybody else.
That post is going to go out today, so it's going to be opened up to the general public from today. So please sign up quickly.
Amazing. And then also as well, Nana and I are part of the Kempire show, which is so excited about, on the 8th of December. So please make sure you get your tickets for that and come see us live at Neon, in central London. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We got a treat for you. So yeah, I'm super excited about that too. Cool.
The link is being dropped in right now. There we go.
Amazing. Yeah. So yeah, there's lots to do. December's looking like it's gonna be lit, you know?
Yes.
Litty like a motherfucking titty. Okay, cool. So let's get into the show today. Well, first of all, Big Brother update. Okay. What's happening in the house?
So, Big Brother, it was quite a good episode yesterday. There was the highs and lows, I would say. It was a roller coaster. So, basically, the main points of what took place was the house were able to listen to messages from back home. And Hannah had the license for who was going to hear their full message, Hannah and Marcello, who was going to hear their full message or half a message as well. So, they were deliberating through this. And so Hannah and Marcello said straight away, you're getting your whole messages because you two are the ones in the vault. And then she decided that she was going to give Shegan his full message as well because he's been missing his mum. And also Shegan got his and Emma. And then there was 2 tokens left. 1 token for a half or 2 tokens for a whole. Yeah, so they're sharing it all out. The thing was, Hannah was saying that because Ali has had a message before from her girlfriend, that Ali shouldn't get a message. And so then that they had 1 more ticket left. It should just go to Nathan to get half a message. And Marcello was like, no, that's not really fair because she got it 2 weeks ago and it won't be fair that she gets nothing and all of us are getting some type of a message.
Something,
they go back and forth of it. I thought that was poor form from Hannah to really try to get Ali out, but it turns out that they agreed that Ali should get it, so Ali got half of her message as well. But obviously, within the chats that as they posted this, Hannah is now getting roasted for even suggesting that Ali shouldn't get a token. So this is
because how dare she? Obviously, yeah.
They're piling on her like, see, I always knew Hannah was a mean girl. And then within the messages, they're all really sweet. Marcello's brother like bigs him up and is like, you're doing really well. We're proud of you. Shegan's mom, she does sound lovely. It's just like she's really proud of the boy that he is. It was Emma's daughter. Again, we're really proud of you. You're a lovely person. Nathan's mom, proud. Hannah has her homegirls. And it's one of her brethrens, and she's just like, proud of you. You're doing really well. But watch out for Shegan because we don't trust that man, and he's half of the coin or something, which they know what that means. And so Shegan's like, what, me? What have I been saying? Like, he's really dismayed about it. So again, in the chat, Hannah's brethrens are now getting roasted. Like, that's horrible. Shegan doesn't deserve that. He hasn't done anything horrible to Hannah before. Hannah is now a mean girl. This could the tide could change on Hannah now. Like, in the comments I was reading, and it's like, actually, Hannah may get the Trish edit. Like, it may be now people are like, she's got to get out because she's a mean girl because of this one, which they are reacting to. Basically, Shegan throwing her under the bus and being like, Hannah is the one that's been flirting with me and I haven't done anything with her. Hannah's the one so that's probably what they're referring to. But it's all...
which is out of order for Shegan to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, he shouldn't be saying that because he was the one talking about, oh, your eyes are so doughy. Do you know what I mean? Do you think I'm... What did he say? Masculine, but he said it wrong or something. Like, he was the one that's saying that.
Muscly.
Yeah.
But exactly.
So...
But, I think people just want to hate on her now. So...
Yeah. Any excuse.
I don't think Hannah is going to win.
Yeah, I didn't think she was going to win anyway. Like, to be fair, she's too polarizing for people. I didn't like I saw the clip of that, and I didn't like Ali's message, because it was just like, oh, you were right about this and you were right about that. Like, yeah, your instincts were right about that. Like, I'm just like, surely this shouldn't be allowed. It just feels like it feels too gameplayy. It feels way too gameplayy.
I
I don't
agree.
like it. I don't like
Precisely. Ali's message from, I think it was her sister
it.
that sent
Mm-hmm.
that message. For Ali to get all up in her head, like, I'm always right about everything, like she doesn't think that anyway. I think
Mm.
so. And also, it's signaling to Ali and Nathan, because Ali has told Nathan a lot of what her theories are. So
Mm.
to get that message, like, oh, you've been, like, your instincts on everything you've been saying is, you're not far off wrong. Then
Yeah.
she was like, okay, these guys are doing this about me, all of
Mm-hmm.
that shit. I think so. I think it was out of order. But again,
Yeah.
comments and Reddit, Ali is further up. It's like
I
people are like,
mean,
yeah, she's the great one. Like, her demeanor is amazing. And yeah, I don't know. I think Ali's gonna win.
she might do. She might do. I wouldn't be. Oh, hey, Queen E, how you doing? How you
Hey.
doing? Hope you're good. Queen E is saying,
Queenie, go and read
mm-hmm.
out.
No, no, go for it.
Ali is someone who feels like, because she studied psych, she's clued up on everything when she's really just pretentious. Precisely.
Absolutely. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Yes, absolutely. She really is. And it's just like, oh, you're exhausting. You're actually exhausting. I don't like the girl. And I heard that she was trying to cause friction between Shegun and Hannah because of that message as well.
Yeah,
She's trying to
yeah,
stir it up, and it's just like, just let it be. Because at the end of the day, it's Hannah's friends, it's not Hannah. Do you know what I
yes,
mean? Like, they've said something, but they're being true to her and they're watching out for their girl. So if they're seeing something and they're seeing her act, because obviously they're just seeing the edit as well. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
they can only go off what has been put out. So they need to warn her. Yeah. Do you know what I
And
mean?
I would, if that was one of my brethrens, because Hannah, again, even with like the dishing out of the tokens,
Mm-hmm.
her and Marcello are cool. They've got their full messages. She was straight on Shegan to
Yeah.
Queen. Like,
Yeah.
she rides for that dude. So yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
would be like, okay, it's cool. Yeah, he's friendly and all, but
Yeah. Because
he has been chatting about you behind your back. Yes.
yeah, they said we don't know that man. Yeah, they don't. You don't. So don't get it twisted. Do you know what I mean? That's all. It was just a little bit of a reality check. Maybe they could have been a bit more coded with it. Do you know what I mean? It could have been something like that. So it wasn't necessarily calling out his actual name, because that's what people are latching onto.
Yeah,
Like,
precisely.
he's some saint. Like, no, no, he's
And
not.
this is
He's
the other
not.
thing with Shegan. I don't like this nice guy persona that he's running with. It's like that
Mm-hmm.
he leans on that a little bit too much as well. So
Yeah.
who are you really? Like,
Mm-hmm.
truly, if you're always being like, I must present as nice, it's like, it's not a great trait at all, because then we don't know who you are. Like,
Yeah.
authentically, what do you really stand on? I'd prefer somebody was a bit more of a bitch with who they are, because at least I know who they are. But it's that
Mm.
whole, like, I know it must be seen as nice. You're not
Mm-hmm.
being true to yourself. You're going to end up being frustrated anyway. Like, it's actually not
Mm.
good for your nervous system. But yeah, I
Yeah.
just don't like that he's always like, I must be nice. And I did laugh when he was walking around with his Bible. Like, afterwards, he was really like discombobulated. So he stomps upstairs with his Bible and sits down and pray. It's like it really affected him, but it made me laugh, and that wasn't like
Yeah.
how people
Well,
were.
he needs to reflect. He does need to reflect, and if that's the way he does it, then good. Because it's just like, well, obviously, what would be he should understand that we're seeing more than what you think. Like, we're not getting your edit, what Hannah
Yes,
sees from you. We're seeing it more holistically. Do you know what I
yes,
mean? So he needs to think about it. And if he's smart, he should really go and apologize to Hannah and say, you know what, I may have said a couple things. He should be reflecting on, why would Hannah's friend say that? Do you know what I mean?
no,
That's what it should be.
he should
Instead of trying,
know.
instead of Ali, and also as well, this is the thing about Ali. If you are some sort of psychologist, then wouldn't your thing be like, okay, what's going on with Shegun for Hannah's friends to say that?
She knew straight away. Like, Ali was the
I
one that
mean,
was.
yeah,
Yeah, she was like, I think it's the flirting thing. But the
Yeah.
way Ali says things is always still underhand. You know it's the flirting thing because he spoke to you about it. So
Mm-hmm.
instantly you can be like, oh, it's that conversation that we had, but that isn't what Ali's doing. She's like, so to Hannah, I think it's maybe this flirting because, you know, it may have been seen like it was you that was flirting more
Well,
than him.
this is what I'm
Like,
saying. That's leading
why?
and manipulating the narrative. Do you know what I
Precisely.
mean? That's
Yeah.
what it is. So like it's not like her friends weren't saying that. Her friends were saying Shagun is a bit shady. That's what her friends were saying. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? They weren't blaming her at all.
It's totally, and really, if she is like, I could Ali or Emma actually could squash this whole thing. Like they
Yeah.
could bring it to light with Shagun and Hannah together and be like, this is the conversations that we had, and this is what it probably is. But they're all doing it like, let's talk to Hannah about it. We'll leave Shagun to kind of deal with what he's got to deal with. They're doing it sly. They know exactly what they're doing because they need that friction. They need the
Yeah.
three of them. I can't remember what they call themselves, but they need them to not be in harmony.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
public feel like, oh my god, we love Ali and Emma. It's like it's between the two of them. They are the top two. Who?
Well, I hope
I,
it's more Emma.
yeah, I wouldn't mind if Emma won. I think now. I don't think Hannah's going to get it because her support base is totally like turned against her. Marcello, I think. Now I want Marcello to win, definitely.
Okay.
Yes, they're called.
Marcella. See his message his message sounded like him. Do you know whose message from? Oh, really? They sound exactly the same. I was
Properly,
just like, what? Why is he talking to himself? I was just like, what's going on?
totally.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, his brother's been on Late and Live as well, and
Oh,
they
okay.
sound exactly the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Interesting. Queenie
Queenie,
there. Mm-hmm.
kind of wish Hannah went on another show, but I can't wait to see what she gets up to. Really fond of her, just unapologetic. I know exactly what you're saying. I don't know what else she could have gone on realistically though, but I hope we see more of her. I hope so. So I think she's cool.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, that magnitude. Because I would love to see her on Gogglebox. I can't lie. Like, do you know what I mean? I think her commentary would be amazing, but it's not as big as Big Brother. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I get what you're saying. Like, where could she go? But I think, yeah, she's definitely got a
Gogglebox is a
voice.
good shout, you know. That's a good one. I like the idea of Gogglebox. They should get her and a couple of her brethren on.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Me and my homegirls.
Yeah.
Seriously. Okay, cool. So on to Tyler being caught in 4K.
A thing.
I know.
Files.
We got a Tyler update. Tyler from season 7 of Love is Blind has been caught out. So many of you may have remembered, let me just line up the video, may have remembered that Tyler, when some of his messages were exposed, he did have a particular line in there where he was just like, oh, I like Ashley, but you know, she's not my usual type, laugh out loud, or something to that effect. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Laugh out loud as well. Like, so he has a set type, and Bri knows of this set type.
Which is probably her. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that's how I read it, because he was just like, oh, but she's nice. Like, okay, cool. And now, as this lady, we're gonna watch Grace Reports, her video on it. As this lady does go on to say, as dark-skinned women, yeah, when a guy's like, that's not my usual type, for me, it's completely understood. You mean you like lighter women or white? Yeah. Lighter or white. That's how I see that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I read that when those messages came out anyway. But now he's been caught doing some skullduggery on TikTok because he wasn't smart enough to hide his likes. Okay, so shall we watch this video? Let's go for it. Okay. Have I got my sound up? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Well, there is more drama brewing on Love is Blind season 7, and per usual, it has to do with Ashley and Tyler. Tyler, as you guys are well aware, conceived.
Sorry, I will never get over my hatred for this dress, by the way.
Worse.
I hate it so much. So much. But she's so beautiful. My God. I hate this for her, but she wants to be there. So yeah.
3 children with a friend of his. It was originally supposed to be, well, with the first child, some sort of a sperm donor situation, but then he decided to get involved as a father when the child's other mother left the family, and then he went on to conceive 2 children naturally under no sperm donor arrangement, like as a real father arrangement, and then decided to just go ahead, scrap all them kids, and act like he was childless when he appeared on Love is Blind season 7. Okay. And Ashley, upon finding out this information, she decided to just go ahead and marry the man anyway. And now she's running around on every podcast that will have her on some kind of publicity campaign in order to clear Tyler's name rather than letting him speak up for himself. The whole thing is just very sad. You know, it's really, really honestly sad and devastating. Well, text messages have leaked.
Sorry, just has Tyler gone on anything? We still haven't heard from him.
He did that Nick Vial early on. So he has an interview with him. But this is like, I think it may have been around October, like first week in October. So you know, when they just do those early interviews, that's the only one I could find on Tyler. If anybody has seen him do an interview since, share the link. But when I've gone looking, that's all I can find. So he ain't talking. And today his stories has a Bible. It has a Bible message in it as well. So you know.
Yeah, Queen E.
Oh yes, for real, he is. Queenie said he's gonna speak soon, likely after court tomorrow. For real, for real.
So he said, not the spiders foreshadowing. But sure, honestly, oh my God, that would be a great thingy. Oh God, people are gonna report on that.
Oh yeah. Because Simone said that she can. I think because she is a lawyer, like she's able to watch it. So she's
Is she gonna go to the courthouse?
No, it's online.
Oh, it's online.
Yeah, so she said that she's gonna log in, and so obviously I'm waiting for Simone to do her report. I'm sure Ricky is going to have a story time about it. Jesse will probably report on it as well. Like I'm waiting for everybody to do their thing.
I can't wait. Oh my God. Okay.
Showing conversations that Tyler had with his baby mama in private upon getting engaged to Ashley, in which he laughed about how she looked, quote, nothing like his usual type, which dark-skinned Black girls know is typically code for I'm colorist, this girl's a little too dark for me, right? And lo and behold, it looks like that assumption was indeed correct, because shout out to the Love is Blind Reddit page, but they got screenshots of Tyler liking TikTok posts made by very, very, very young, light-skinned and mixed, girls on the internet. And it's all just really, really embarrassing. The man is in his mid-30s. He's liking photos and posts of girls talking about going to college on their bunk beds and stuff like that. Like, I'm sorry, it's very creepy, sir. You're way too old to be creeping on these people. Woof. I think they're closer to your children's age, than to your own age, but I digress. So it seems like he's got a huge crush on the singer Tyla, which, listen, Tyla's a stunning girl, but again, far too young for Tyler. And not only that, but Tyler, you're married, babe. And none of these girls that you guys are seeing in these thumbnails resemble Ashley in any way. And another thing that's really strange about these videos that he's liking, is that they're not really about anything. It's not like these are, influencers of finance or relationships, this, that, or the other. It's just very young girls talking about their day-to-day lives. So this means that Tyler, I guess, is going on TikTok, searching, girls who pass the paper bag test, talking about their daily lives, little girls going to college for the first time, and liking the ones of the girls that resemble his usual type. And the interesting thing is these girls are of a similar complexion to his baby mama, which is not at all the complexion of Ashley. As you can see, these girls are all very, very light. He has a very specific type. It's not Ashley, but he is using Ashley to clear up his name. She's out there, sister soldier in the streets, you know, trying to clear up this deadbeat's name. Meanwhile, this deadbeat low-key does not like her. He already laughed about her in his private messages with his baby mama, talking about she's not my style. But she's nice though.
Do you know, like, honestly, yeah.
Oh.
What?
This is exactly literally what I was just about to say. This is so embarrassing.
It is.
Oh.
You're not even your man, your husband. Yeah. He's got actual court dates, yeah. He's got evidence coming out. People, you know, do you know what I mean? Popping out of the woodwork, left, right, and center. And then on top of that, you're now liking young girls' pictures, videos. Oh, it's embarrassing.
So why are you doing that? Like, and as she said, he would have to be going down a rabbit hole to find all of these various different. They're all quite athletic.
Yeah.
40-ish. He has an absolute type, which is very similar to Bri.
Yeah, but these girls look barely legal. I'm not gonna lie. Like they look
and then they're young. But
yeah.
Bro, people have pulled up your court documents. Do you not think that the internet is watching you? But you are out here on your phone on TikTok liking stuff. Like this is no, oh my God, Ashley, come on now.
Honestly, I would take that. If I was Ashley and I'm like committed to stay, I'm taking you. You can't have a phone anymore. Like, do you know what I mean? You cannot be trusted with a mobile device. Yeah, you can't even be on the internet. Like, you're gonna have to earn that back. Like, you'd have to treat him like a kid. It's ridiculous. Because what are you doing?
God. No, Ashley, but how do you explain that maybe this is the thing where she is like, you know what, it's too much? Because at this moment, court tomorrow, they're gonna come for her money, you know.
Yeah,
like, she's gonna have to start paying for this man's ish.
Yeah,
maybe this is the evidence that she needs as well. So just be like, okay, I'm out.
This is crazy. If this is what it takes, like, do you know what I mean? After everything else, this is where you draw the line. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my
like,
God.
Not being there for your children is not enough.
No. She's been fine with that. We know that. She's cool with that. She's, as she said, if we never see them again, you know, she's cool. She's cool with all of that. But maybe, because I feel like the girl's got a big ego. Maybe her ego won't be able to allow this. Like, her ego, I draw the line at this guy. Like, this is too much. Maybe. I don't know, though. Because I don't know how he explains this. Short of saying, my little brother has access. He's using my TikTok. I shouldn't even have given him the alibi, because that's probably what he's going to run with now.
Has he got a little brother?
I don't know. He'll find one.
He'll find one. Seriously. Be like, it's my friend and stuff. Oh, God. This is what I'm saying. So maybe one of these girls is the girl that he was paying the rent for. Do you know what I mean? Because I still, even that, I'm just like, why didn't that come up in the reunion? I just need to know, because it was in his intro. Like, what the hell? It's ridiculous.
Wild.
Okay.
Wild.
You know, as if that's a compliment, right? And then when he found out that people were aware that his likes of what his likes were on TikTok, he didn't know that these were public, right? So he was liking all these things as a married man, as a married grown-ass man pushing 40, is liking these little videos of these little girls, you know, 17, 18, 19, 20 max. Then upon finding out that we all saw these likes, what did he do? He went ahead and locked it. So now you cannot see the videos that he likes. And there were almost.
He said, "Let me like the girls that I like in peace."
Yeah,
that's what he. It's just like,
leave me alone.
He was like, "Whoops." Let me actually even up it. Do you know what I mean? Kiki's comment.
Kiki said, so Ashley's mom is actually his type. Close.
Yep.
She's closer than Ashley is.
Jesus. Oh,
Just 100, if not at least 100 of these videos of just these random young girls doing nothing. Again, bunk beds, you guys. Bunk beds. This old man. And I'm not saying 35 is old, y'all. Okay, I'm 31 myself. But in the context of these little girls and these people in bunk beds, we're old, y'all. We're too damn old for these bunk beds, okay? Ashley, stop going on a press run for this man.
Mm-hmm.
Seek a lawyer. Get a divorce. Now it's too late to get an annulment. I was fighting for you to get an annulment. I had a lawyer on this channel to help you get an annulment and get a settlement from Netflix out of this. But you decided to just bury your head in the sand and cape for this man. So it's too late. There will be no settlement for you. There will be no annulment for you because you decided you wanted to be Boo the Fool for this man. So just now at this point, take the last little crumb of your dignity, march on over and file for divorce. This man does not like you. This man is not attracted to you. This man is only using you to clear up his image.
Mm-hmm.
And you are falling for it hook, line, and sinker. Why the hell are you out there on a tour to clear up his name? And he's not even with you. You're out there doing it alone.
Right.
Sorry, but that is loser behavior. You're a very, very beautiful woman. You're a very, very successful woman. What are you doing in this situation? Tyler is not the last man on earth, Ashley. There are many more men out there. There are men who do not abandon their children out there. There are men who are not pathological liars. There are men who are far more successful, who do not owe other women money. Okay. There are men who are far more attractive. There are men who are far taller. There are men who will surpass your wildest expectations. There are men who will respect you. There are men who are not colorist against you, who will not use you to clear up their image while they sit home comfortably and you're fighting for your life on random podcasts. Yeah. Get it together. Where the hell are your parents? Where the hell are your friends? Where the hell are your siblings? You need help. Okay. This is not good. It's not good at all. When is enough going to be enough for you, babe? This is too much. I am mad.
Look at her, she's stunning.
Again, when I first saw episode 1 of this season, I said, wow, that girl is stunning. But then when she sat up there and said, I want to get married because I want to be the one to prove to my family that you can get married and stay married. Like, that is an accomplishment. Ashley, staying married is not an accomplishment if you're not in a good, healthy, happy marriage. Unfortunately, many, if not half, if not the majority of marriages are toxic. They're not happy. They're not healthy. And that is why, thanks to our upwards economic mobility, women have been able to get out of these marriages like never before. So to me, leaving an unhealthy situation, leaving an abusive situation, leaving a toxic situation is the flex, not sticking around for it. You know, oh, I got with a man who left his kids, but I'm staying married. I'm like my mama and my daddy. That is not a flex, Ashley. That is stupidity. That is desperation. That is a complete and utter lack of self-esteem. That is a lack of morals and values, that you would stick with a man that would do that to his own damn children, his own flesh and blood. If he can do that to his own children, imagine what he can do to you. Exactly. And on top of that, your man is out here liking pictures, liking videos of young teenage girls hopping around in their bunk beds. That's what you want to brag about staying married to? You might need a psychiatrist. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. Tyler, you are worse than Steven. Steven is a degenerate. Steven is a deviant. And you're even worse than Steven. Let me know what you think about all this.
Steven's watching that like, what? Where did I come from? I ain't even done nothing.
At least Stephen paid the money back. You know what I mean? Oh, at least Stephen done that. That was
Stephen just got shots.
Seriously.
She said it all. Man. She said it all. Like, honestly. Mate.
Honestly. That's really. I mean, Sonia, I hear what you're saying, but it's still shocking, man. And I feel like I want Ashley to see the light. I really want her to wake the hell up, get off the floor, wake the hell up. Do you know what I mean? And I think she could do an amazing, like, you know what, guys? I was so blinded by love.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
is blind.
yeah,
Love
yeah.
blinded me. Do you know what I mean? And now, you know, she could do a transformation. She could have that story arc. She could live on. We could see her at different reunions in the future. Do you know what I mean? Like now that she has got away from that man and healed, like I'm open to that story. Like I really am.
I think she could have that arc. I don't know if she will, because I feel like he has a smooth tongue. He could probably talk his way out of this one. He probably
You
could.
think?
Yeah. Let's see. Mate, I don't know.
I don't know. The only thing is because everybody has their limit, right? I just feel like he's gonna do something like crazy. Because all the other women, there's been something nuts, like with his ex-wife, like taking her to the baby shower, not telling her that he was the donor for the child. Do you know what I mean? Like crazy. I can't be with you again. It's like he has to push it to such an extreme where you can't even like me. So I think he has a bit of a complex where he's just like, okay, his challenge is to go after intelligent, accomplished women and fool them. As soon as he fools them, he then is compelled to take the piss. And he has to take the piss because he now resents them for them being silly enough to believe him, right? Yeah. Then he hates them. So then he has to do something to actually push them away where they're never coming back, right? And he just hasn't done that yet. I don't think he's done that yet to her.
I mean, this could be the beginnings. I'm hoping. I mean, I wonder. She may stick beside him, but if he carries on doing this, I don't give him longer than 3 years before it's too much. Even like, you know, just her ego will kick into like, we can't keep on getting this.
Yeah,
like this is, and maybe if it affects her work in some way, like because she is quite high up. So if people then start treating her like, you must be a mugu. Like this is stupid now. Like
I can't trust your judgment because
that's when she was like, oh no, you're not affecting my bag. Like I feel like her ego will kick in. I mean, like, no, you're too much of a liability.
Because like, imagine going in on Monday. Do you know? And all you're walking past death and you just see your husband's face.
She had to go in today. Like this came out yesterday evening. It's just embarrassing.
No. Oh, it's painful. It just I feel pain for her, like seriously. But you're right, the bee's knees. She don't want to be saved. She don't want to be saved right now. She don't want to be saved because she wants to stay married. Yeah. And imagine that's the thing. It's just like no, I hear you, Sonia. He's a 419er.
Yes. They for real, they are unshakable. I mean, he will do his thing. It's just a new low. I didn't think we were going to see another low of Tyler. Like when I saw the video, I was like, oh my god, this guy has no limits. Like he
won't stop.
Oh my god, he is really out here just embarrassing folks every day. Wild.
She was saying, is a child conceived during a marriage a sperm donation? Absolutely not.
Asking for a friend.
Oh, Jordan saying Denzel in Gladiator 2 is hilarious. It's like American Gangster in Rain. Oh, really? Oh my god, I'm going to see it on Monday. I'm excited.
I think you guys have convinced me. I'm gonna see it.
Yeah. Okay. Love it. Right. So, what did I want to do?
You're moving to Married at First Sight.
Married at First Sight. Let's see. That was the thingy one. So we're doing episode 34, right? Yeah. So not the reunion. The reunion, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but we'll do it on Monday. We'll actually do it on Monday.
Episode 34 was long. I was like, have they run 2 episodes into one? I felt like I was watching forever.
It was the vow renewal episode. So this is where the remaining couples, they've been through the whole process. They should now know whether they want to like actually be in this marriage with this person and make it official, I guess, that kind of thing. So what happens is they move out to the flat, out of the flats that they're in, the apartments that they're in, and they kind of go back home and they come together for the vow renewal. So they're leaving each other. So it's like a little bit like a wedding, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like if you don't want to see the bride before the wedding and stuff, it's that type of thing, which is kind of cute. Okay, first up, Sasha and Ross. Oh God. Okay, so with them, their relationship, the main issue with them is location. Ross lives in Manchester, Sasha lives in Warsaw. Warsaw. She doesn't live near him. But Ross has a baby. He has a bubba, do you know what I mean? Who's about 3 years old. So obviously he needs to be in Manchester. So anyway, so that's their main issue. They get to the place. I did like her dress. I actually did like her dress this time. I thought it was very nice. The split was a little high, but I thought it was actually all right. I think it was done in a tasteful way. I think that's the best she's looked, actually, personally. Shirt. See you later, shirt. See you next time.
It was okay. All right. All right, fair.
I think she looked the best.
Yeah.
Best she has looked.
Yeah.
But she's super nervous because she really loves this guy. This is the guy that she's loved the most and and all this kind of stuff. And she really wants it to happen, right? So they're up on this thing. Their set looked beautiful. Like, do you know what I mean? That was like kind of like fairy tale, like magical on these steps and like candles and plants and all this kind of stuff. It looked very nice. Very kind of gothic-y as well, kind of thing, because it's a bit dark. Yeah, so I really like that. She was so nervous that they're going through it and he starts talking and she then grabs his paper because she was like, you're misrepresenting me and what you're saying. Like, why are you saying that? She got so upset. Go on.
All he was doing was going through the chart of what they have been through. Like he just charted. He's just saying, we had this moment, we had that moment. That she's wild.
She just wild moment. Got overcome with emotion, grabbed his thing, started thinking, and then she ran away. I need a minute. Hitched up her dress like Cinderella, running down the steps and then crying, but she's doing big, loud cry. And I'm just like, is this for the cameras? Because surely if you don't want anyone to know, like, do you know what I mean? You're swallowing that sound of the cry. You're not hearing it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, even if you tears, because of your makeup, like, do you know what I mean? She was just like, like loud, proper loud crying.
It was dramatic.
It was so dramatic.
Too much. I was literally like, come on.
It was ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean,
so
she goes up. She did have tears. Tears were falling. She did. But the elevation of it, I was like, do you have a director there being like, okay, and now we need it to be really big?
Yeah.
Real
okay, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Just be like, okay, babe, like that was, I know you're really upset right now. I know you're really upset, but we just missed a take. So can we do it again? I need you to be louder. Just bigger. A little bit louder. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Okay, cool. You can cover your face, but we just need to hear it into the mic. Do it into the mic. I can imagine. You know what I mean?
No, Sonia, there was tears. I went and like rewatched that part to see that she had little
wet. It was wet.
Yeah, her makeup had smudged it. Like it was wet. She had wet.
Yeah.
Not the elevation of the noise. It wasn't in comparison, but some water dropped.
Yeah. So she was like, you know what? Like, okay, cool. I've got myself together. Goes back upstairs. The thing is, she thought she was expecting the worst, right? She was absolutely expecting the worst. Then he goes on to say, you know, with all that being said, I'm actually going to move with you to Warsaw. So what Can you not read, Sasha? What's going on? Like, because it was just like, and they done it after a break as well. And I was just like, nah, you guys are fucking, like, this is ridiculous. Then I thought, hold on a second. You're moving to Warsaw. You're leaving your child for this. What? Wow, Ross. Wow. Nah.
I think he was always gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they stringed it out. I think he was always prepared to move away, and they needed a storyline for those two. It's about an hour and 40 minutes away. So again, the way they were making it out was literally like it's Manchester and London, and it's really not that crazy. He can travel. He drives. He could do the drive. It's not too dramatic. It's selfish that she ain't moving because she ain't got a child, but I think that he was always going to do it. I don't know if they're last though. I'm not sure.
I don't know either. It's just like, it's ridiculous. I just thought it was absolutely ridiculous. And I just thought this is just indicative of, like, how things are. Like, men can just up and leave. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've had this child, okay, the relationship hasn't worked out, kind of thing. You're moving on, but you can always just pack yourself and be like, okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
I'll see you on weekends. And maybe his arrangement may be one of those where it's every other weekend as well. So I could work this out. It is an absolute bullshit.
It is. But, it really is. What? So you're saying they've broken up and Ross has a new girl?
No, serious.
Woo! Really? Oh my God.
People have moved.
Crazy. Okay, well, let's see how that turns out. Yeah, so I just thought, Ross, you're in the bin as well. Yeah. Okay. From one dramatic performance to another, Amy and Luke. So basically, they started off like when they was in the flat together. So randomly, Amy does like I've got this Prime delivery. No one says that. Prime, how much money have you given to the show? Because you keep showing up in ways. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not seeing official sponsor. So what the hell is going on? Do you know what I mean? Did you give the production money, company money, seriously, to do this? Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Like what they did with Love is Blind as well.
So yes,
they are sponsored shows. It's very interesting as a marketing strategy. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good product placement, but like,
nobody says Prime delivery time.
Prime delivery, yeah. Do you know what I mean? It was weird. Also, there was no packaging inside the box. It was just the cuddly toy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, where's they're usually in plastic or something, right? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that was weird. So yeah, she brought him a cuddly toy dog that was similar to her dog. And what did Luke do? He picked it up and started to lick its mouth. Disgusting. That's never funny, I know it's a cuddly toy. It's not funny.
It wasn't even swift. Like, if you need to cuddle. Like, literally, I was like, you're taking a piss out of him. But he's an idiot anyway.
He is an idiot. But do you know what? Yeah, randomly, I was watching one of Stephen Bartlett's podcasts, and he had this woman who's like, they call her the dental goddess, and she said that she had a client that she kept on getting gum disease, and she had like issues with her breath and stuff and everything like that. And she was like doing all the things, like brushing, flossing, like doing all the things, right? Mouthwash, everything. And she was like, what's going on? And like she kind of randomly, so they talked about everything. She was seeing her over the time. She was just like, is something going on? Like, what's happening? And she was just like, oh, I don't really do anything. I just chill with my dogs. She's like, your dogs? Oh, do you kiss your dogs? Yeah, she kisses her dogs. So basically the dogs had gum disease, and then she was getting the gum disease, and it kept on going back and forth from the dogs, from her 3 dogs. So then the doctor had to prescribe her and also help her get prescription for the dogs as well to get rid of their gum disease, because she was not going to stop kissing her dogs. It's disgusting.
See, people.
It's just disgusting.
And
it's
that
just
won't
disgusting.
His dog and his lips in, like, what that dog has been doing.
Yeah, that's the thing. These pets, even my cat, like, they lick their bum, they lick their butt, they lick. It's disgusting. So like, it's just like, if you lick, like, my cat knows anyway. Yeah, my cat's black. Yeah, first of all, he's Nigerian, so he's not doing that. He's not doing that.
Oh my god, it's too
But yeah,
gross.
it's disgusting. It's so disgusting. So yeah,
Oh.
Luke, as nice as you are, bro, nah, it's not funny.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
It's not funny at all.
Gross.
Okay, so so I had to share that.
Dirty bungle. Oh Lord.
Okay, so yeah, so like basically Amy meets with her friend. They meet with their friends anyway and talk about the situation. Amy was given the impression that she's like, oh, I'm not sure. Like, he does all these things. He's a liar. I can't trust him. I don't believe anything that comes out of his mouth. But he's nice. Like, okay, Amy, don't believe you, nor does your friend. And then she's just like, okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So how I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna have these two dresses, one black, one white. If I wear the white dress, then I'm gonna marry him. If I wear the black dress, then it's over. I was just like, this is bullshit. You cannot tell me these guys are not plants. They're absolute plants.
It solidified it.
Yeah.
This whole scene, I was like, if there was ever an ounce of a doubt, that went out of the window with this.
Yeah.
This was theatrics. The two dresses, it was like, this is theatrics. We know where you're going. And if she went for white, I would have been like, oh my God, here we go.
Yeah. It was ridiculous. So they show a shot of Luke, you know, waiting for her, and then he's like, "Oh, she looks beautiful. She looks so beautiful." And we don't see her yet. They just draw it out, and it turns out she's wearing the black dress. So we, as the viewers, all know what this means, but he does not know what it means. Then she does this big speech about, like, you know, it's the lies and the dishonesty. Like, I don't believe the word that you're saying, kind of thing. You're not worthy of my love. I was just like, whoa, bro, relax. You know, this marriage is done. It's dead. It's deceased. You know, I'm in black to mourn its death. R.I.P. Then turns and walks away. Like, get out of here.
The dramatic turn.
Yeah.
That's literally like, guys.
I rolled my eyes so hard, like, oh, stop. Hated it, absolutely hated it.
It was the worst scene. And also, Luke is a shit actor, because realistically, if somebody did that to you and you were really hoping they were gonna forgive you for your lies, your shock on your face is gonna be like, that's gonna be like, what? And you're gonna be angry. You're literally going to switch on them.
Yeah.
Like, oh. Yeah. I was literally like, Luke, shit acting.
Ridiculous. You're just standing there saying nothing. You wouldn't get a word in edgeways. Like, what are you talking about? I'll be talking all over your shit. Yeah.
Like, you'd switch. There is zero way you're gonna just allow that moment to happen and then they turn away. You'd be like, what the fucking? You would swear off the place.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna just take it on the chin. Like, oh
yeah, I'll dash your words away. Like, what are you talking about? Like, seriously, it's not gonna end well for anybody. It's not gonna end well. Production needs to come on set. How about that? You know, like a Tomello, like I'll just
exactly. I'm going to hell with you. Like, you can't
take it over
like that. It was silly, and it was cruel. Like,
it was.
It was unnecessarily harsh. Like, he didn't actually deserve that edit anyway. Like, he didn't deserve any of that.
Like, yeah, no, it's just for you. Like, the guy, you know, he's a liar, but he's a harmful liar. Is he a harmful liar? I don't know.
I mean, he lied about how many relationships he'd been in. He lied about the picture on the fridge. He lied about the butler in the buff. I love.
I mean, he's not Tyler. He didn't lie about having a family. He didn't lie about.
As reality lies go, his ones are very little lies. As they kept on saying, white lies. I hate that.
I hate that as well.
Lies. Just white lies. No, he's still a liar. But they weren't.
The thing. Arguably, some could say that whites tell the worst lies. You know,
have been telling the worst lies. Of all the humans that are out at this moment in time, You guys who are still doing it have been doing the work. Like a white lie should be considered the worst type of a lie that you can tell.
Yeah, exactly.
The least trying it.
Ridiculous. Oh, Miss T, thank you so much for pointing out there's 136 people watching and only 36 likes. Come on, people. Like the video, please.
Please.
You know?
It really means a lot. It's not even a little thing. It actually really does mean a lot for everything, for this video and our channel. So please.
Yeah, it really does. So we have, I need to put them on calendar. Then we have Polly and Adam. Oh my God. Basically, they start off in the apartment chair. They want to talk about the night before.
Dylan has read up. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, we have Polly and Adam. They're in the apartment. They are basically production, in my opinion, has told them, okay, guys, you need to talk about last night. Polly sit on the sofa. Adam, you're going to go in to join her. Adam's just like, I'm going in, but I'm not saying anything. Producer's like, don't worry, just go and sit down. Just go and sit down. Adam goes and sits down, yeah? Literally looking straight ahead.
Yeah, vex.
Just pissed off. Majorly pissed off. Polly's just like, oh, so we're going to talk about last night. He didn't even hear her first time. Like, he blocks her out. He's like,
doesn't want to hear from this heifer. He does not like her.
He doesn't like her at all. He hates her. He actually hates her. He's like, I don't want to look at her. I don't want to let alone talk to her. I don't want to look at her eye. Like, it was ridiculous. And I thought, oh God. The thing is, yeah, this is so painful because I can't like can't believe I'm saying this, but there are good people on both sides, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's good, or let me say, good parts on both sides, right? And bad parts on both sides, because actually Adam has kind of been coerced and encouraged to stay with this girl when he should have gone home ages ago, right? Do you know what I mean? And Polly has been convinced that, you know, there is something that she can do to change the fate of this relationship, when actually there was nothing she could do. Absolutely. Like, well, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I felt for her like a little bit. Oh, where did I go? Hold on a second. What the hell? So yeah. So basically, she starts apologizing, but he's not having any of it. He's just like not really listening. And then I think she makes like a little joke, or she laughs, and he's just like, do you think this is funny? Because I don't.
He was such an asshole. She tried. I knew she was going to apologize and beg. I knew it. I just knew it. I knew she did.
This is it. And the thing is, it's just like, he then starts asking her, like, what is it? Like, what is it about you? Like, why do you even want to be with me? If like, why do you even want to be with me? He said it again in her face in close proximity without, you know, cameras are there, but not everybody else. Then for some reason, I think he walks away. Polly then says to camera, oh, like, he didn't want to look at me. I didn't even know which way it's going to go. At that point, I shouted at my TV, what do you mean? What do you mean? What's wrong with you? What's there not to understand here?
She's a donut. She literally is. I was just like, Polly, if they're paying you, they got to be paying you a hell of a lot of money to do this to yourself. Like, this is. Do you have a shred of dignity? A shred of it. It was just too much. And also when he said, like, you spoiled it to her, like, you ruined it. I was literally like, this is too much. This is actually hurting my head now. Like, you two are the worst. Like, how can you say you know you don't like her ever? You've never liked her. It doesn't matter that she cussed you. It doesn't matter that she called you a narcissist. It doesn't matter. You've never liked her. So don't now try and be like, because she called me a narcissist, we can't. You never wanted her.
But the thing is, if she was perfect in his world, as like not swearing, not being too loud, you know, not asking for affection, then she would have been perfect for him, maybe. Like,
he still don't fancy her.
no, I
Like,
know,
all
but
of
like
it
he could
is,
tolerate her. He could tolerate her under those circumstances.
I still think they would have had sex maybe 5 times. Maybe he would have
Yeah,
given her 2 more. Like, but he don't, like, from jump. He said, "I go for stunners." This is what I don't know who, I don't know where these stunners are, but he said
I want to
that's
see your exes.
he said that's his type. His type was stunners. They are superb women.
Mm.
I didn't get a stunner. Said that, so he was never on it. He's never on
Do you
it.
know how rude that you know how rude that is, yeah? Because you would need to be in a position where people are just like, what are you talking about? She's a stunner. But you can't. Unfortunately.
It's sad.
Jordan did say she called him the C word. There's no coming back from that. Boy. As much as I 100% agree. I agree that she shouldn't and she should have. He was acting wild in that scenario. Do you know what I mean? So I understand how she got there. I do understand how she got there, kind of thing. But I also understand how he got there because, like, she don't like him. He don't like her, you know? And then having someone that likes you when you don't like them, that's irritating. That's irritating. That's proper irritating. Anyone would lose their cool. So anyway, they go to the thing. They go to the vow renewal. This is outside a castle type thing, like on the platform, which is what beautiful location again. Yeah. However, you're not inside, which was telling me something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, we can call this already. We could have called it at the beginning of the episode. We could have called it last week, to be fair. They just like, she's reading at her stuff and she calls him a liar. She says, like, you know, the fact that you don't think that you don't even owe me an apology is diabolical. He says, for what? For what do I owe you an apology? For what? Looking at blankly, coldly, like a White Walker, coldly into her eyes. For what? Out of order. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, she says that he's got a lack of empathy. I was just like, no, he just doesn't like you. It's not even a lack of empathy. He just doesn't like you. And he's just like, yeah, I'm not having any of this. And he walks away. Do you know what I mean? He calls the whole thing childish and he walks away. Yeah, and he says to camera, I don't think that Polly realized how much I've done to accommodate her. Like, I don't think that she knows, that she appreciates anything that I've done for her. She just wants me to do what I want, what she wants me to do. And I'm just like, are you talking about the sex here?
Yeah.
The guy's going on like he's wounded and violated, that this woman has like been harassing him.
Yes, he is.
Basically.
It was what he had been saying. I have gone against all of my own wants to fulfill some of your wants, and you should be grateful because you wanted me and I gave you a little bit. And you kept on asking for more. You're a nag. Not on it. And she just needed to be like, this dude ain't on me, you know? Like, truly, like, I don't care what the experts are saying. No, I can't. He wouldn't even let her finish the vows. He was like, "I'm not." Like,
but this is why they're real, right? And Luke isn't, because I'm not gonna let you finish. You can't come from my character. You're gonna finish what you're saying. No, like, absolutely not. No, I'm out of here. What the hell? Talk to yourself. Talk to your motherfucker.
She wasn't even able to get her lick back. She really was gearing up to, and I'm gonna give it to him. And he was like, not today.
Nah, absolutely not. Then she does say as well, like, see, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, look at him, he's just walked away again. That's what he does. He just walks away, you know? And like, this isn't over. Like, I didn't even get to say all the things that I wanted to say. Like, bitch, what more do you need to say? Like, sorry, not bitch, but what more do you need to say? What more do you need to say?
He wanted
Seriously.
He wanted her flipping Amy moment. She wanted that. She wanted to grandstand and walk away and have her slow-mo, and he ruined it.
You're ruining it.
I mean, she still took her walk, but it wasn't the same. It was nighttime. It was a shit shot, but
it was terrible. Exactly, and Sneak for Pete, because he hates you, Polly. He hates you so much, so bad. And I don't understand why you like. This is what I'm saying, like, girl. And I feel like, honestly, the show has a lot to answer for in this. Like, you need to recognize when someone don't like you and move on. Like, do you know what I mean? That needs to, the fact that you like someone that doesn't like you is a problem. Like, you need to figure that out. You actually need to figure that out. It's not great.
It was bad. It was bad. I mean, her mum and Alfie, the fourth therapist, basically said it's long. Like, allow it. Why are we even here talking about it? This is a stupid conversation. And they was having a stupid conversation. Like, just like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. You don't have a choice. He is not picking you. Wild.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, there's no option here. There's absolutely no option here.
You know what? It's fair. I didn't like her dress. It was ill-fitting, and her tan. It wasn't the best look for her. She's definitely
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah, and then we had. To be fair, I didn't really have that much notes on Lacey and Nathan. It was just a bit dry. She did say that she didn't like his first speech. I just thought they're really sweet. Like, do you know what I mean? And then he had struggling doing his speech, and then he done the speech, and it was all good. It's like, boo, boring. Bye. Next.
It was their hands, well, hers. His by the time had seemed to get a little bit better, but her tan and dress was hideous. I was like, Lacey looks a mess.
Oh yeah, that dress was not for her figure.
The worst.
She's got a nicer figure than that dress suggests. Do you know what I mean?
It was terrible. I was literally looking at it like, this is the worst. Like, overall, her makeup, her hair, everything, I was like, this really looked very rushed. Like, we got 20 minutes to do Lacey, and Nathan
yeah, boring. I found them to be boring, but so we've got one more episode to watch, which is the reunion dinner, I think. Which I'm going to watch today, and then we'll talk about it on Monday. But I'm glad that this season is over. I think that Polly needs help in a not in a thingy, but I feel like she needs help in a sense of, like, she needs help with her self-esteem. I really hate that her, and as we said before, her and Emma, both of them have been made to feel like there was something that they could do, that they needed to change themselves in order to be liked. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I really hate that was the narrative for both of them. I don't agree with some of, like, how Polly was going on. Do you know what I mean? I definitely don't. She was rude in some aspects, but I get, like, her frustration, her built-up frustration. But then at the same time, I get with Adam as well being rude, but I get his frustration too, you know?
Oh, thank you, Emil.
Welcome to the family.
Bless you, man. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Oh, we got 2 episodes. Okay, cool.
Oh, is it? Oh, and then there's a couch. Oh my god, they rinsed this.
They really draw this out.
Say.
Jordan said, I love Nathan, but if he wants peace, Lacey ain't it.
I think he's got a very good. He will just blank her out anyway. Like, his mind is busy. If she's nagging or whatever, he will dip out, come back in, dip out, come back in. But I think those two, about 2 years, 2-3 years, I could see him lasting a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, just see the message. But oh god, so nearly over. So we will be we'll be back on Monday. You guys are going to see News and Nonsense tomorrow, and then our show, well, question mark, because whether we're going out or not and all that kind of stuff. Or maybe you'll do it earlier or a different day. And our new episode will be out tomorrow at some time. But you know what, to be fair, just follow us on all the platforms and you'll find out what's happening.
This is it. You'll have the notification as soon as it's uploaded, and then within that it will tell you the time that it's going to go live. It's a very for people in our YouTube family, there is an episode that will go out today.
Yeah.
And that's
amazing. Guys, we'll be back again on Monday. I think on Monday's episode we'll do Married at First Sight episode 35 and Real Housewives of Potomac. We'll probably do those two, and Big Brother. Kind of thing.
It will also be the first episode of I'm a Celebrity. It starts on Sunday as well.
Oh, is it? Yes. Okay, cool. So we've got a lot to talk about. Love Island Australia has 3 black men at the same time. Oh my god. You know what? Yeah, I am watching Queen E's reviews on that. That's as much as I'm gonna do. Serious.
3 black men in Australia. Wow.
That's crazy. That might be anywhere. Let me not be rude.
Oh yes, and the BB winner as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
So Monday's
gonna be a bumper episode, basically. Let me adjust my calendar. Guys, thank you so much. This week has been great. Really appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you book that like button, subscribe to our channel, join our membership. It's only $1.99. Come to all the good things as well. We got our party and our show on the 1st of, I keep calling it a party because that's the part I'm interested in. On the 1st of December. And then also Nana and I will be joining Kempire at his live show on the 8th of December as well. So make sure you join us for that too. Also watch my vlog. I think I'm going to have a new episode come out today or tomorrow. Maybe 2 more this week. Yeah, I'm going to try.
2 more before Sunday? Or
not before Sunday. So maybe tomorrow and then 1 on Sunday as well. And then 2. Then I should have 2 more to do next week. And then by next week, Sunday, I should be up to date.
Oh, look at that.
This is ambitious.
You can do it.
We'll see. But they're not all the same length, so it's all good. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. See you next week. Bye-bye. Bye.